So I'm Ninja Online, guys. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This is chapter 207, I believe, and when we last left off, we were progressing the main quest line of this Dublin DLC here. Right now we're at the Mask of Diplomacy. We have to report back to Flan about what happened in Ulrich and whatnot. Real quick, I think I want to head up to Dunsvik just to see if I can find any clues about the seed. I don't think I can, but I'm going to do it anyways. It's not going to take me very long, and then we're going to head back and continue the questing. So yeah, let's head over to Ardmel Trading Post. We'll head north from there and quickly run through Dunsvik or whatever. Getting all tongue-tied with all these names. Starting to get hungry too. Gotta think about what I want to eat after this. Actually, hold on. Let's get some arrows real quick whilst I'm here. Okay. It's my horse, sir. Can you touch it? Who knows, the quest I'm about to partake on could even relate to finding this next target as it is. But I figured I might as well look. You know how mad I'm going to be when I come out here. Look around, I don't find it, and then when I come back out here for a quest later, it's here. Like, oh yeah, hey, here's a clue right there. Not because I missed it, but because it's like, it's story locked. Is this an actual... Oh, I didn't think so.
Gods here are vigilant.
That's just the mushrooms. There's nothing there specifically. So far, it doesn't look like there is actually any clues here, so I think I am right about that.
Hey, wait!
Bro, I was like mashing right bumper that entire time.
Hey, stop! You die now! Can't outrun me!
Let's take care of these guys real quick. This guy's gonna be annoying.
Hey, what?
I didn't see any clues running through here. Like, I know I just did the perimeter, but I would have been able to see anything that was in the middle. And besides seeing, like, obviously that there's two prisoners down there, I don't see anything else. So I think I was right. There's no clues here, so we're just gonna get out of here. And then once the time comes, we'll obviously be able to get more information on the seed and then, you know, hunt them down. Alright. Go report back. There was the one thing I meant to do at the beginning of this session, but I might do it in the next one. I was gonna take the, turn the apparel for the helmet off. We'll go helmetless for a while. However, it is gonna bug me though, if we still hear like the masked echo, like the voice, if I have the apparel off, because it only makes sense because I'm still wearing like the helmet and the mask, but you don't see it. So obviously it's just gonna be weird because I'm gonna hear it but not see it. So we'll see how that goes. If there is still like that masked echoey sound, then maybe I'll just kind of leave it on.
Eivor, you did well at Alec. We march in the morning. I think it no small thing for you to lead my honor guard.
Did you not get Barrett's message, Lord? You must pull back, not move forward. This ruse is part of a larger trap, not yet sprung.
Barrett believes to know the minds of these kings, but the church has taken root and flourished since my uncle's day.
The church is behind the plot against you. Did the message say nothing of Abbot Owen?
King Neil and King Donal were doubtless seeking to cast blame elsewhere. The church is a convenient scapegoat.
What if there's some truth to Barrett's suspicions?
Owen is the abbot of Armagh, God's appointed in Ireland. I cannot doubt him on the word of a friend.
You mean a pagan?
Why are you all still here? Did my message not get through?
It did, but King Flann is not convinced.
You must pull out the clawher now, my king, before we are surrounded by Owen's army.
You do not command me, Barrett McKeever. If there was an army, my scouts...
Your scouts are dead. Balder's blood, Flann. How many must die before you learn to trust?
You forget yourself, Barrett. Do not invoke your false gods in my presence.
Listen, what's that?
Owen's wolves have arrived. I didn't come this far to die in a tent, my king.
We're under attack!
Come on!
Looks like the war is with us now.
Drive them
Alright.
from the heart of the village!
You're going down.
The poor horse fucking runs by on fire.
It's the new cousin!
Do not wager on it!
I love his defense on that, by the way. He's like, oh, well, you know, it's the church. Everyone blames the church, and it's like, yeah, I wonder why.
The day. This surely One finish
Also, you think the guy would be a little bit more fucking forthcoming, though, too. Considering, you know, there was that plot of poison on his whole army that we figured out, and he's like, oh yeah, I guess you guys weren't at fault. And then this happens, and he's like, you know, I don't trust you.
pay for your sins. You will
After, you know, all the shit we just did for him.
They're all around us!
The archers have fire!
They come from the field!
Pushing them back out? Yeah, we are. Alright. Let's head down that way then. Dude, that dude ran in here with a fucking bastard sword on fire. That's quite terrifying.
Won't take long.
I'm just gonna run past these guys.
Too slow.
I was like hella early on the parry there. Those guys are dead.
For your death, Ronan!
Seek out Flann and Kira at the barracks. I'll gather the men and meet you back here.
Until then,
That's left. One guy up there, one guy down there. That's not bad. Also, I keep forgetting I have that knee drop for my heavy, which is like incredibly... I think it's better than the
last of them.
light attack that I have. Alright, where are we going? Down here? Lan and Kara. Although it's hard to say because the light attack, it breaks the shields. I don't think the heavy attack does, ironically enough.
They have no honor. Show them no mercy.
Look at them all pour into this fucking front gate. Jesus. This feels like the big wars that you normally get into in Odyssey. Which is kind of cool. Because we haven't really had anything like that. Like, sure, we have a whole bunch of, like, sieges, but they don't feel, you know,
Stay awake.
They retreat!
You've saved us.
they don't feel that good. One dude said stop right there and everyone stopped fighting and I was like, what's going on?
We held them off. At a great cost.
Eivor, where is Varith?
Boris! Can you hear me?
Somewhere over the
Boris
hill.
McKeever!
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if he's dead.
Have you seen King Boris?
Aye. He was headed towards the farm on the edge of the village.
A cold hand that grips my heart.
I don't understand. The game's like, this is a watchtower. I'm like, yes, I understand that. Right there.
Boris! Boris,
Eivor,
I'm here.
a glorious end, don't you think? Worthy of a saga, maybe. And you thought I'd gone soft.
No one knew your true measure.
Except you, cousin. You never doubted me.
Your bravery will be remembered, Barith. I'll see to it. Hold your weapon well, cousin. I will see you in Valhalla.
Siegfried is my Valhalla, Eivor. Valhalla need not be a place. It can be a legacy. Flan must back him. Have him swear by his God. There's nothing the Christians fear more than their Almighty's wrath.
It will be done.
Not at all surprised by his death. I mean, it was gonna happen eventually. It's just a matter of where.
A hero's funeral. Barith has become a greater man in death than he was in life.
Or maybe we were too small to see his full size.
A harsh truth. But fair. He saw more clearly than I. And I ignored his counsel. Owen will pay for his death.
What then? When the abbot is gone and you've tamed the north? What of Siegfried? Will you give him your royal support?
When he has proven himself. It would not be good politics at this time.
Trolls take your politics. Barith gave his life in your service. If this is how you repay loyalty, you'll be in short supply.
Twice you stung me with truth. I'll return the favor. Siegfried isn't ready. But he could be, with proper teaching.
Good. He'll benefit from your wisdom.
And my support. But neither throne will be secure while Owen lives.
We'll throttle the snake. And afterward, the fate of this land will be in your hands. Yours and Siegfried's.
The horses are being made ready, my king. Sure you don't want to rest your bones and leave by dawn's light?
My thoughts ride too rough for sleep. I've an army and reputation to reclaim. The second may prove harder than the first.
My mother used to tell me how the Morrigan would feed on the death of heroes, then fill men's heads with thoughts of war. I imagined using the Tara Stone to drown out their song, the way Bishop Patrick drove the snakes from Ireland.
There is no power strong enough to do what you say. Not even the gods can change fate. The world is destined to end in war.
'Twas not but the fantasy of a young girl, so...
Tell Flon I'll come to him after I've arranged things with Siegfried.
Tell him yourself. I'm not leaving yet.
Alright. The wages of war. Apparently she's gonna play a song for Baird. Let's just fast travel to King's Hall and then we'll see what's crack-lacking after that. I might stop in at the market. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word. I might stop in the market so I can hit the general store. Grab everything from the chest in the resource chest there, and then we'll be on our way. Anyways, we gotta speak to Siegfried.
Eivor, we will march upon Armagh immediately.
This place smells like a brewer's hut.
I will blood eagle the abbot with my own hands. I will blanket the north with the skulls of petty kings.
Enough! If you charge into Amal like a berserker, they will crucify you like their Christ.
I'm sorry to tell you, my king. The siege weapons you requested are being held by Armagh.
Hell have that abbot. Those weapons were to be a show of the strength of Dublin's new king.
Forget about shows of strength. Cast your fortunes with Flon. High King will be a powerful ally if you back him now. Where are these weapons coming from? Who's supplying them all?
A shadowy web of pirates run by a druid cult. They roost along the northern coast, looting and trading in equal measure.
These druids, do they call themselves the Children of Danu?
In fact, they do. Led by one they call the Seed. Now that you have their scent, I wish you a good hunt. If there is nothing more, my king, I will return to my shop.
I will gather what forces I can wherever I can, and join them to Flans. Together we will avenge my father.
You have a strength that comes from him. When you find that, men will follow.
Find and kill the Seed. Open the Children of Danu menu to track down your target. So obviously he's in Ireland now. Okay, so when in Ireland, the Seed will be in the fortress. Investigate Movilla Abbey on the upper bay of Ulster's eastern peninsula. What is the clue that we got with that? Note given by Azar. Movilla Abbey. Okay. I guess if we must... Movilla Abbey. That's right there. What would be the best way to get there? I guess probably fast traveling to the viewpoint, right? Running over. The other option is taking the ship, but I don't know if it would necessarily be faster. It might even be just as fast, really. Okay. Now I guess the question is how much, you know, story is there left, and it doesn't seem like there is a lot. Really, we cut this guy out, and there's nobody left to support the abbot. So then it's just the abbot himself, who is obviously clearly the head of the Dinu. Once we catch up and defeat him, you know, Flann will control all of Ireland, more or less. So who knows? Maybe probably not here, but in the next session will probably be the end of the Dublin DLC. Obviously, with the exception of, you know, that one shrine that I still have to get the sturgeon for. I still haven't. I haven't actually tried going fishing anymore at like any spot in this area here, but there's obviously some place somewhere. Okay, so I would rather not fight everyone here. I guess the easier option would be just call in a raid, have my people deal with them. But what was that right there?
Go, my eyes.
I think I just seen the clue, but I don't see it anymore now. No, those are arrows. Alright, so it's obviously in the church there. There's just that one guy here. We'll take him out first. 3 inside. That shouldn't be a problem. We got about 3 outside. It's not in that room, which means it's in the actual building. I'm surprised I got that close before he actually recognized me. Considering he was facing towards me. Yeah, let's just push into here. There's the note. That was hilarious. The dude ran into the trap.
You're like a daimyo.
I love how the archer is trying to take shots at me through the doorway, which I'm clearly not in. He's using arrows, so I don't know what his, like, his objective here is. Is he trying to catch me running out of the door and hit me with an arrow? Because, you know, I clearly haven't moved in, like, a minute and a half. Dude's now clearing... Could you... Oh my god. You imagine trying to clear a church with a fucking bow and arrow? After watching like 3 elite guards get... This man's stupid. Alright, well we got the clue. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name because I'm going to murder that. But he of the oceans, assassinate the seed. He commands Dunsvik Fortress along the sea cliffs on the northmost tip of Ulster. Which we already knew, so... Just a matter of actually heading over there. Can't really fast travel out of here yet. Oh, I can. Okay. Well, we'll be cheeky with it then. I guess I was technically not in combat. Now the question is, do I think I'll be able to assassinate this guy? Because I'm not too sure about that. He's in a fort full of people. I mean, I guess it depends on his positioning and what kind of, you know, opening I get. We'll see.
Now you pay.
Yeah.
Okay, if he's up in the tower, that's pretty accessible to get to. I think there was a handful of guys around that tower, but we'll probably manage something.
These will be the arms dealers the Tsar spoke of. I must approach carefully.
Two in the innards of the gate. Most of the camp's sleeping right now. Anyone actually on these walls? No. He's apparently in that room. Is he actually in this room? I don't see him. No, he's down below. Motherfucker. Okay. Right? He has to be, because I don't see any... Get rid of those two. I think he's that guy right there. Obviously, I still can't tell because there's no objective marker over him. I'm also running out of time here quickly. It's basically morning now. These guys are going to wake up. There's not really any other good way to get into this room. Okay, let's try going over and maybe hitting this from another side because he's not down there. It's basically a barracks I can skip. I can't believe I hit that shot. I gotta take out this guy too, so you can notice. Cool, cool. How would I get down there? If I can assassinate the shield bearer from here. Can't though, of course. Okay, well that was one way to get down. Okay, I gotta act fast if I want to get this guy. What? That just kind of ruined it, but that's fine. If he comes down here, I'll take him out over here. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for at this point.
Stop you.
Let's try to stick to the outside. Maybe there's a window I can hit to get into the room he's in. There is. Okay, well that's only convenient if I could actually get to him.